So I'm done with school. I'm now on vacation. So I think it's time to lock in. I now have 2 months to work a lot and try to make my business work. Isn't that amazing? It's like being a student's such a chance. If you have to work, you're just tired and you don't necessarily want to work more after 8 hours, 8 tiring hours, 8 hours where you're working, but a day of work is actually more than eight hours for a measly salary. When you think about it, it's crazy. I'm trying to sell websites. One website is $2,000. That's one client, but that's like the salary of a person with a month's work. Isn't that crazy? And when you put it like that, it seems simple, but at the same time, if you're an entrepreneur, you take all the headaches that comes with it, and you also have no certainty that it's going to work or that you're going to get paid. And also, if you get a bad client and they do not want to pay you, that's another issue. So the trade-off is really the stress and comfort for money. But anyways, I'm now on vacation. It's a great feeling, and I don't want to slack off. I got invited to go on vacation in Italy. I said no. I actually want to lock in. Like whenever I get asked a question like, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? I'm like, nowhere. I just want to be in my room, sit on my laptop, learn a bunch of stuff, develop my projects, and that's it. What more can you want, really? You can only be happy by building, I feel like. But that's interesting. I see a lot of other people, they just like to do random stuff and they're not building. Some play video games, and yes, you can build in a video game, but it's not an achievement you're going to carry through your life. The experiences you gain while building a business, it stays with you, actually. You can put that on your resume, and people are really going to value it. But if you went to a trip to another country, unless you did something significant, you met some important people, you did some important stuff, if you just laid on the beach, no one cares. And truly what happened is you wasted your time. But people do that because they have they have shit lives and they need to have time to relieve. But when you love what you're doing, you don't need that. I actually don't need that. When I'm alone for an extended period of time, I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to see anyone. It's only when I'm socializing a bit more that those desires come. But I'm not necessarily sure that's the right thing to do. Such a great feeling. Now, The goal is not to waste the time I'm given. It's gonna be great. Because actually, building a business is one thing, but when you're young, you don't necessarily have a lot of skills. You also have to learn the skill you're going to sell. It's not just building the business, you have to learn everything. And that slows down the process a lot. Uh, with AI, it's faster, but it's definitely not as fast as you'd want to at times. That's hard, but I don't think there's a better school than projects of your own. Where can you do things more kinetically and feel the lessons more than feeling the pain of seeing your things not work out or seeing your projects succeed? There is no better place to do that. At school, it's going to be theoretical, and if they try to make it more practical, it's not going to be personal, or it's going to be mandatory. You're going to be forced to do it, or do a project that is not personalized to your liking. And so you're always going to have that kind of distance that prevents the lessons from really having the benefit they should have on you. So what's the message of the day? I guess the message of the day is develop your own projects, because if you're lucky, you will earn a lot of money if it works out, and I hope it does. But if it doesn't, it just forges your character, and you learn a lot of stuff. Anyway, you cannot lose.